This space was downloaded via spacesdown.com. Visit to download your spaces today.
Okay, so we need to start this again, right? I wonder if you guys can hear me. Can you let me know, please? Because I don't see my speaker thing like moving. Like I don't know if you guys can hear me. Let me know. Okay, so being said that they can hear me. So let me just share the link. Okay, I'll try to keep it louder. Okay, let's spread the word. Let everybody join. I'm sending the link to the spaces in every group I know on Telegram. I'm gonna pin it. So yeah, we're gonna need more people to join here. So far we got 10 people, but it's all right. If we got like one person listening, it's completely okay. I just want to deliver a message. So yeah, welcome to the Tiger's Den spaces for podcasts. Um, it's a space where we talk about blockchain, charity, and BabyBnbTiger. We talk about these three things. We don't talk about marketing. We don't push marketing proposals. None of that shit. We talk important things here, and I hope we can do this thing weekly. It all depends on how well this space does, how many people we got in here, how many people we can get in here. So if we cannot get many people on board for this spaces, I don't think we can do a second one. But anyway, I don't think it's that much important. What's important is that the things that I'm going to tell you today and the things that we're going to do together. And of course, we will talk about charity. We will talk about the state of the world as it is today, the state of charity as it is today, and why the system of charity and donations and the giving is deeply flawed in modern society. And of course, we're going to talk about blockchain and the ways that it's going to change um, what we know about charity forever. Of course, with help of BabyBnbTiger. Um, Initially, when I started this Spaces, I started it with a song. Um, it's actually a very old song. The song is called Earth Song by Michael Jackson. I'm sure you guys know this song. I think it's over like 25 years old, maybe even older. But oddly enough, ever since Michael Jackson wrote this song, seemingly nothing has changed. It is almost like he's singing about today. Because this world has gone crazy. Um, with obviously with everything that's going on, that's been going on recently. But we're not here today to talk about the ways that the world is being destroyed today. Rather, about the ways that we together can rebuild it. And I say we as in not just BabyBnbTiger community, but the crypto community as a whole, humanity as a whole, Twitter community as a whole. Together, we can be the change that we seek. So, coming back to our topic, the world has gone crazy. First, these people, they give us war, and then these same people give us ways to help rebuild the world. The traditional ways to do charity. I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about. But as Albert Einstein said, you cannot solve a problem with the same mind that created it. So if we want to help this world, if we want to heal it from all the destruction and pain, if we want to help children, to save children, if we want to preserve wild species, do we have to obey and stick to a beaten path that is designed to bleed us all dry? Or must we completely forget about everything we know about charity and donations if we truly want to make a change? I know all of this can seem incredibly overwhelming, but the truth is, the only way not to feel hopeless is simply to take action. But how do you act in a world where the traditional way of doing charity is full of corruption? I've been doing my research on this topic and I've come across many interesting topics. I had some sort of like a remote idea that the charity system, uh, at least one that we know today, is corrupted and deeply flawed. And I found this video, just a short snippet of this video. I want you guys to listen to it. We're gonna talk about this snippet a little bit later down the road. There will be a Q&A session after after my part of this AMA, which is gonna conclude in like 15 minutes. We're gonna start a Q&A session, and where I want you guys to share your thoughts about everything that will be said here in this spaces, and maybe even ask some questions. And like I said, there will be a little giveaway. It's not big, but I think it's enough for the initial phases that we do. So yeah, stick around. Let's listen to the video that I'm talking about. It will help you to gain an understanding about the system of charity that exists today and why it is corrupted.
Today's super wealthy are richer than ever, and they're giving away their billions like never before. Facebook founder Mark Zuckerberg promising to give away 99% of his shares in the company to charity. Philanthropists are putting record sums into tackling the world's most pressing problems.
This is an effort of love. This is an effort of compassion.
And unlike the mega donors of the past, today's philanthropists want to see the results in their lifetimes.
Michael Bloomberg's philanthropy is a gift to this planet.
But how altruistic is this new golden age of giving? Have these mega donors become too powerful?
We have created a separate non-equal system where billionaires can influence it by just buying social change.
The way charities work is increasingly under the microscope. A long delayed report into sexual abuse by Oxfam workers in Haiti.
And we're in a non-violent peaceful protest.
Donors large and small are demanding better bang for their buck.
Caroline, 100.
This is leading to innovative new approaches to doing good, which are redefining notions of altruism.
$100 million has been given thanks to effective altruism.
So wait a second. Do you know where your money goes when you donate to charity? Because what I see today is that we cannot trust charities anymore due to lack of transparency, due to multiple frauds, corruption, and scandals. All I see is that. And therefore, it is important that we find a solution to restore trust in charities, because these organizations must exist. Because charities are the organizations that try to beat poverty, they fight for a better climate, and they want to save humankind. And we at BabyBnbTiger, we have found a solution that is called a blockchain. Well, we are not certainly not founders of blockchain, but I think we have found a way to do charity differently. But let's start from the beginning. 2 years ago, I worked for a charity in Bali. They let the dreams of children come true, doing all that kind of stuff. And I sold lottery tickets, half of which went to a charity, and half of which went to the lottery. I mean, the money raised from the lottery tickets that I sold, half of them went to charity. But during these 5 months, no matter how hard I tried, I hardly sold any lottery tickets. And every day I got more than 100 rejections throwing at me like, I don't know where my money goes. My money goes into the pockets of charity directors. I donate money to a charity, but I never hear from them back again. And after all these rejections, they've been stuck in my head. I couldn't let them go. I started talking about this with my family, with my friends, and other people that I know. I talk about it with my friends and other people that I know, and they all recognize themselves in those the answers, like what people told me, that the level of trust in charity organizations is very low. Unfortunately, nobody had a solution. That's how social organizations and NGOs are struggling on the front lines of solving global social and environmental issues. They fight for a better climate. They address anger in the world, and they try to save humanity. However, the reputations of these organizations are on the decline, and donors are losing trust due to the lack of transparency about the fraud schemes and corruption. Donors want to know where their money is going. But this question often remains unanswered. Meanwhile, negative news reports about scandals, corruption, and mismanagement arise, and people start to hear more and more bad things about charity. Research revealed that back in 2018, 30% of donors began to have negative perception of charities. A lack of transparency leads to an abuse or offense, while we hope that our donation goes to the people who need it. Donations are often caught up in internal bureaucracy or blatant misuse, which tarnishes the donor's noble intentions. Also, in recent years, there has been a decrease in regular donations, meaning less money is going to charitable causes, even though the desire to give money remains high, and the need to protect the world today is greater than ever.
This space was downloaded via spacesdown.com. Visit to download your spaces today.
Everything that's going on. I don't want to talk about these things. We all know what's going on. And yes, it's the truth, and it's not pleasant. It's the harsh truth. The donation industry is entangled with corruption. In 2010, the Red Cross allocated over $500 million for Haiti earthquake relief. Unfortunately, almost everything went into administrative projects, into other causes. For American cancer companies, for example, used more than $200 million to fund their own luxurious lifestyles. Can you imagine that? And the World Wildlife Fund lost over 150,000 actual donors in 5 years because of all these things that are happening. Well, animals are being killed, children are starving, and the problem of poverty is becoming more and more alarming day by day. And these are all the signs that there is a need for a new way to do charity. So how can we ensure that people can donate securely again? And the only answer today is by using blockchain. Blockchain is essentially a digital transaction ledger that is duplicated and distributed across a whole network of computer system without the need of intermediaries. It's called decentralized network. Blockchain is, in fact, a technology or a record of every single transaction. And it's then being recorded and sent to all participants in the blockchain network. So it's publicly, like whatever happens on blockchain, whatever transaction you do, you send your tokens, your funds over from this wallet to that wallet, and that wallet sends the funds over to the next wallet. Everything that's going on in blockchain is publicly available and transparent. And when it's recorded, it gets hashed. It's recorded with a hash, which we call an immutable cryptographic signature. So it's essentially an immutable track and trace system where we can see where our donation is going. That is, if we do charity with crypto, with blockchain. So imagine the impact a blockchain can have when you start using it for charity, for donation. Charity all of a sudden becomes transparent, and donors will stay loyal to charities, and charities will attract new donors. So it's a win-win situation if the world truly adapts blockchain for charity. Massive global impact will be made, and many goals will become reachable. You can see where your donation is going and what the outcome of your donation is. Like, what else do these people might ask for, the people who actually donate for charity? This will allow people to gain deeper understanding about charity and its benefits, because it will become trustworthy again. And just like you and me, our hearts go out to saving threatened species like tigers, but also helping orphan children around the world. And now we know that by using blockchain, our money is going to be well spent. This is how we regain trust in charity, in the culture of charity. And that is how we get a good feeling and a fair feeling about the donations that we do. Because many donors, they feel scammed, and they don't feel well about the donations that they do, because they donate money and, like, God knows where it went. Maybe it went to another pocket. Maybe it went to, like with a Haiti case. It is not being spent well because God knows where the money goes. Blockchain is here to fix this problem. The only problem that we have with charity today. I hope you catch my drift. A new era of charity has arisen, where transparency and trust are the fundamentals. Because we at BabyBnbTiger, we can make it a reality with blockchain as the technology. But this is where BabyBnbTiger takes it one step further. It donates 3% of each transaction to good causes, to save animals and orphanages around the world. And also, at the same time, it allows participants to earn substantial financial rewards as the project grows. So this approach merges charity with potential for financial gains, offering a unique way to support important causes and boost personal finances. The way we ensure that, not only we help the world with donations, but we also help our donors as well. So we merge the culture of charity and the culture of crypto. So we do charity by sending money to orphanages and pet shelters around the world, and we do it publicly. We post every single photo and every single video of every single charity activity that we do. That is how we fulfill the game of charity. But how do we fulfill the game of crypto? We play by the rules of the crypto world, being a crypto project. That is because BabyBnbTiger is a token. It is a project, but it's tokenized. So the market capitalization may grow, and of course, your investment together with it will also grow. And as the market capitalization goes down, our investments also go down. But we as a community, our goal at BabyBnbTiger is to foster a community, to make it financially stable, to make it financially independent, and then channel all this energy and all this abundance that we've gained over the months of being together with this project, channel it back into the world, to show people that charity can be done by anyone. Even if you buy or sell $30 worth of BabyBnbTiger tokens, you know damn well that $1 will go towards charity. And sooner or later, there will come people, celebrities, bloggers, influencers, who will put big money on the table. And they will know that the 3% will go towards charity, but they will still have their tokens, they will still have their bags, and they will help push this project and to push their own investment in the project. So this is how BabyBnbTiger is merging the cultures of charity and crypto all at the same time. And today, as of today, this can only be possible with the power of blockchain and the team of BabyBnbTiger. So what I told you, like what I was speaking about today, is entirely my opinion, my subjective opinion. I tried to gather as many facts as I could. So at the end of the day, it's just a story. And we live in the world of stories, and a story can be a fact or it can be a fiction. And sometimes, even when the facts are overwhelmingly clear, some people choose not to believe these stories. So my question is, what do you believe? I'll get back to you after a short break, where we will start Q&A session.
Who's that on the other end of the phone? Didn't hear nothing when I said my hello. Oh well, go down and go. So I'm looking at that below. You know me though, from coast to coast, smoking dope, overdose with the Holy Ghost. But hold the phone to hold my own, it's local grown, but killing that shit since road to boat. Home folks, home flow, be honest. One more drink, won't be another honest. I don't wanna think like the wrong conscience. Ain't fresh air, drink so toxic. I open coffee doors from 38 when it's time for war. Told my mama you ain't need no drama. You ain't got to fly no more. It'll be alright. I'm out on the run, I won't sleep tonight. It's like I am so old, man. I'm the chosen one. Let's go around where the world becomes. I've been getting paid about 4 or 5 minutes in the Escalade, let it rain. Money feel the same. I'm afraid I'm a crap. You're better than me. From this prison, I'm setting them free. Open eyes, I'ma let you see. This world's slipping on truth. I'm totally out of money. Celebrate for my heart. Running to the everywhere. I get that best believe that I'm a truth. See if I can flip. One thing is for sure.
So yeah, that was a really long rant about the charity, and I just wanted to shed some light on the system of charity that that exists today, just let you all know about what's going on, because like I was surprised when I first found out how actually corrupted it is. And to this day I thought that the only problem that BabyBnbTiger solves is the problem of poverty, the problem of um, the animal species, rare animals dying, and the orphans not being treated well and not being fed. So I've learned that we also solve a global problem, which is the the level of corruption and charity. Because like all things that I said today, well, not all of them, at least all the facts that I told you about today are facts. The numbers don't lie, and those things happened. And there are people who scam other people under the image of doing charity, which is a shame. We as a humanity have come to this. It's really bad. Like we're talking millions and hundreds of millions of dollars being sent for charity, but being spent for these corrupted assholes' desires. And BabyBnbTiger allows for a change in the culture of charity. And I hope more people will find out about it soon. I know more people will find out about it soon with all the developments the team is working on. And that's really all I wanted to talk about today. Let's start a Q&A session. I'm gonna be bringing you guys up on stage. All you have to do is request to speak in the bottom left corner. You can press on the microphone button. You can request to speak, and I will bring you up on stage. And if you are ready to speak, you have to raise your hand. So after that, if you have any suggestions about everything that I said today, everything that you heard about today, or if you have any questions about the project and the future developments and all that kind of stuff, please feel free to ask. Otherwise, if no people get up on stage, I will have to close the space, which is fine. Not many people are ready to talk openly about certain topics, especially a very sensitive topic like this one. So let's see if anybody wants to come up on stage. And if there is nobody, I will have to close these spaces. All right, so this was the first Tiger's Den, the podcast or spaces where we talk about important things in crypto and charity, blockchain, and BabyBnbTiger. So I hope we can do this weekly. I hope we can do this next Sunday. I'm certainly looking to for ways to improve. The spaces that we do. Hopefully, we can bring more people on board next time and more people on stage next time, so that more people will talk. Because I think this topic deserves a really good conversation. Even if it's a one-sided, one-way conversation, I really don't care. So about BabyBnbTiger, I hope you guys have seen. The team has made it very clear that the team is here. They're cooking. They're developing, and that 44 BNB buy that we saw today is just the beginning. It's just the very beginning, and some of you guys who have been with BabyBnbTiger ever since first week, ever since March 6th this year, you guys know what I'm talking about. Also, I wanted to announce that you guys gotta be aware that there are imposters lurking around. They've launched another BabyBnbTiger token just yesterday, and we've joined their group and we've told them that they're scammers. and we have reported the group, and I encourage you guys to do the same. Don't fall victim to these guys. They will never be able to copy BabyBnbTiger. They will never be able to copy our community. They will never be able to copy and follow every single step that we do, because they don't have the community that we have. They don't have the team of volunteers that we have. And they certainly don't have the same people behind the wheel, the same developers. They don't have the marketers. They have nothing. So yeah, just beware, guys. Don't buy into a wrong coin. There's only one true BabyBnbTiger token. You can find us on Telegram by joining BabyBnbTiger EN. You can join our global chat. You can also find all the links in BabyBnbTiger's Twitter page. I encourage you to check our website as well. So yeah, that's really all I wanted to talk about today. Please jump in my DMs. I would like to hear any feedback about this spaces. If you guys have any suggestions, or if you guys would like to collaborate on these spaces together with me, I would definitely use some help, because this is the first spaces for me. So don't really go too hard on me. Yeah, that's really all I wanted to say. See you guys next week. Bye.
This space was downloaded via spacesdown.com. Visit to download your spaces today.